I'm John Greaves III, founder of Garage Life Media. I'm so excited to show you this next interview. My guest is Manpreet Ahuja, who is a bodybuilding and powerlifting enthusiast who lives in New Delhi, India, where he works out on the roof of his home. India is often overlooked when we think about fitness, despite its growing fitness community and the fact that so many people here in the West practice traditional forms of Indian exercise such as yoga. Listen as Manpreet describes the challenges he faces both with the coronavirus quarantine and the ever-changing Indian weather. Check it out. Hey, Manpreet, it is such a pleasure to talk to you. Did I say your name correctly?
Yes, that's right.
Excellent, excellent. I know that you're used to the American accent because you went to school in New York, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so you're used to how we butcher people's names over here and everything else. So I practiced and everything so I could say your name correctly because I have a last name that I think is easy to say. It's just Greaves, but everybody mispronounces it. So they'll say Graves, Grevis. I've heard all kinds of things, and then the spelling is horrible. So I try to, as much as possible, get people's names correctly. So Manpreet Ahuja, is that correct?
Absolutely right.
My man. All right, good. And so this is our audience's first time getting to know you, but it's not our first time seeing you because the first time we saw you was when you did that awesome home gym tour for our channel where you showed us your rooftop setup. And I just thought it was cool. So that's one reason why I was like, I have to talk to this guy.
Sure, man. Thanks. Thanks for that.
All right. So let's see. How long have you been involved in fitness? I see you've competed in powerlifting in the past.
Well, John, it's been 10 years now. And you're right. Yes, I participate in powerlifting championships as well. Since I'm 42, so I always participate in masters category to test my strength and always, of course, suppress my egos as well, lifting egos.
Okay. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. You're a young man. I will be 47 next month. You're a young man. I remember being 42. I was young. So
you are way younger than me.
Oh yeah. So because you're in your 40s, your goals have to be a little bit different than someone who is in their 20s, or even when you first started, you were in your 30s. So what are your current fitness goals? What are you training for?
See, professionally, I'm a fashion and advertising photographer. So my only thing was that whenever I call my models for their auditions, I choose them by their heights, their physical appearance. But when I compared them with myself, I was having a big tummy at that time. So that moved me really well towards my fitness goals. What right now I'm doing, or what my aim is, to get fit and live a healthy lifestyle, and absolutely till my last breath. You may know, you don't have any idea that I wasted so many years for my fitness target. But day by day, I'm learning so much, and I know the benefits of being healthy from inside and outside now. You can say that.
Okay.
Yep.
That happens a lot of times. There's the saying, youth is wasted on the young, because by the time you get older and you realize this is the only body you're going to get, and then you say, well, I need to take care of it. A lot of times people think that it's too late, but really it's never too late. My grandfather didn't start exercising until he was in his, I believe, 80s, but he lived to be almost 100. He was 99 when he passed away. So that's, you can't say, okay, well, he didn't live longer. It's what quality of life you have, because you exercise, you have a better quality of life. It may not make you live longer, but it'll make you enjoy the years that you have. And so I think it's a wonderful thing. I know you have a son. So you're showing him, so maybe he will start working out earlier, taking care of his body because he sees the example from you.
Right. Very valid point, yes.
And that's odd because, so there is an existing tradition of exercise in the world. So you see people, I mean, even here in the States, and I'm from West Africa, we used to see people who are, you know, outside, they're in really good shape, but it's the people who are right around you that most affect your outlook on health and fitness. So yeah, I just think you're doing a great thing, man. I know you're inspiring a lot of people who see you.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, it's the truth. I still remember when I saw you, I saw the beard, I saw the gray hair, and I think the first picture I saw of you, you didn't have a shirt on. I said, that dude is ripped. Look at that. Yeah. And you're like on your rooftop. I said, that dude, he's doing it. That's my new hero.
Yeah.
And that actually is what got my attention, because I knew that India, you live in New Delhi, and I knew that India has a growing population of people who are into bodybuilding. I knew that already just from seeing, you know, magazines and stuff over the years, but it kind of just, you know, we always overlook India. We don't, because we're on the other side of the world. Tell me, like, what's the climate like in India as far as like, how are a lot of people into working out? Because you guys are quarantined like we are from the COVID-19. Yeah. So are most people into exercising?
Yes, few people do physical exercise, a lot of do running, a lot of do walks in the park or yoga, something like that, or stretching. I mean, whatever they feel like they're doing.
Okay. What about the bodybuilding community? Is it fairly big over there? You guys have some professional bodybuilders, don't you?
Yes. Here in India, the fitness fraternity is growing now. You can say we have big expos like Muscle Mania, and a lot of athletes are going to big world stage like Mr. Olympia as well in US from India.
Okay.
So yeah, it's booming here.
How does that affect regular everyday people? Like, like in the States, we have people who play American football. And so if I see this guy, I can tell he's muscular, but that doesn't necessarily make my dad want to work out because he enjoys watching his favorite team on TV and the guys are muscular. Right. That doesn't, or we watch MMA and people, you know, you might have your favorite fighter, but people are kind of like that's them. It's not me. Is the general Indian culture, I guess, how focused is general Indian culture on health? If that makes sense.
Earlier we were having, you can say, stretch-based exercises called yoga, which is very popular in US now. And it is a very traditional and ancient exercise for Indian yogis and monks. So we gradually picked up the exercises from them. And yeah, in modern days, we have Pilates and you can say cardio exercises, cardiovascular exercises, and so many things. So right now, a lot of people are moving towards the bodybuilding part as well. There is no as such age group or any specific targeted category of people. Everyone loves this, and it's kind of a sport. They are taking it.
Okay. Do you personally have experience with exercises? Like, did you personally do yoga?
No, man. I do a few for my warm-up sessions at my leg days or during my back days. Only that. Yep.
I didn't ask you that necessarily because you're from India, but more because I remember during your tour, your home gym tour, there's a portion of your gym that has like the mat and it's set out. And so I thought maybe that's where like you actually did yoga on that mat.
No, see, I mean, yoga is a very disciplined sport. You have to be very active and you have to be very focused to do the yoga exercises. If it is having benefits of doing right kind of thing, it can give you the bad effect as well if you are not aware of what you are doing. You have to be educated with the yoga technique. Only then you can do the yoga. There are so many ways, there are so many variations, there are so many techniques. So I should have to learn the yoga first, only then I can do the yoga. Okay. But if you ask me, I do yoga. I do partial kind of yoga. wherever it comes to my warm-ups or stretching.
Okay.
The mat portion you see, I saw that. I do sit-ups, crunches, and a few stretches like that, planks, these sorts of stuff.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
talk about equipment, because when you first started your home gym, you had very little stuff. And I was actually very inspired by how you were able to take the things that you had, even old furniture, and transform that into a way to continue to work out, pursue your passion for being healthy.
Yes.
I thought that that was really, really inspiring, honestly. And
Thank you so
I know
much.
a lot of people saw it and they were like, oh, wow, this guy is doing it, because honestly, here in the West, when we see stuff like, so many people have excuses, right? And so when we see people who are in your situation who don't have a lot of stuff, and then you just have to kind of create something, it actually inspires us, because we're like, well, whoa, I don't have any, I shouldn't make excuses because look at what this person's doing. So we always look at it from that perspective. But before we talk more about that, how difficult is it to get equipment? Because I know you've upgraded your setup now. You've got a much better bench and everything else, but how difficult is it to just get equipment in general for exercising at home?
See, it is not difficult, but due to lockdown, everything is, you can say, not easily accessible. That is the main agenda here. The equipments are available here. The prices are comfortably affordable. But like if I have to order something, I'm not able to get it into New Delhi. I have to order it from a different state in India.
Okay.
So due to lockdown, many states are fully locked down or partial lockdown. So I have to see those things, and only then I can get the transportation and get the stuff over here to my home. Yeah.
So let me make sure I understand. What you're describing sounds almost like what they have in Australia. So you cannot leave your home state in Australia. At least that's what I was told. If you're in your area, you live in your home state, whatever it is, and you want to buy something and it's in a different state, they can't take it across state lines to you. Is that what you're saying, that that's what it is in India as well?
Yeah, John. Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. So that would be like, I mean, even so I live in Georgia and I'm on the border with Tennessee. And if I wanted something from Tennessee, I couldn't just have somebody just bring it to me. That explains a lot of what you were saying, as far as like, I've seen stuff on your Instagram where you're having somebody local just make something for you.
Yes,
do you do a lot
so
of that?
This was the only reason. As soon as the government gave us some relaxation in the lockdowns, I immediately ordered my stuff. And the moment I got my stuff, I started doing the regular exercises. I ordered few more things, and I upgraded my gym from from the old furniture towards the new gym equipment.
Okay. You're training on the roof of your house. And you mentioned the weather and the climate and all that. I think you said it's very, very humid right now. What are some of the challenges that the weather presents for you? Because that's an entirely different obstacle.
See, India is a country of all the weathers. Right now we are in summer and rain phase, which makes entire day super humid. So if I have to do the workouts, outside, I have to get ready really, really early.
Okay. I remember the tarp. You had like a covering for your gym, and that got torn down.
The weather over here is very miserable. It can be changed like suddenly. See, if I have to work out by 6, I have to get up by the 5 a.m. and I have to finish my workout by 7 a.m. because after that the sun will be so high, and that will make impossible to do any workout. So, and since we don't have any large houses as people have in US, we somehow have to manage with the less machines, or either on a rooftop or in balcony. So it's kind of a sweaty affair over here.
Okay. That must be great for losing body fat though, because you're up there, you're trying to get lose the fat, but at the same time, you
Yeah.
have sort of the opposite problem from Eric Ruin, who's in Norway. So Eric is on Instagram as well. He's an IPF champion, IPF junior
Mm-hmm.
champion, and
Mm-hmm.
where he lives is extremely cold. It's ridiculously cold. Okay, I mean, there he has. If you follow him on Instagram, it's Eric_Ruin, and anyway, he has videos on his Instagram of himself. There's a mountain in his backyard, right?
Oh, I see.
And so it
Okay.
shows him walking chest deep in snow with a barbell
Oh
on
my
his
God.
shoulders, right?
Okay.
But he
Okay.
says that the problem is that he can't it's difficult for him to get stronger
Mm-hmm.
because he has to move around when he's working out so he can
Yep.
stay warm. So it's hard for him to,
Yep.
you rest longer between sets to be able to really do heavy weight. But it's very easy for him to put on weight because it's, you're eating more and everything else. You have the opposite problem. So is it hard for
Yes.
you to maintain your weight class for powerlifting?
You
Because
can
it's
say
so
that.
hot and you're working out and all that?
Yeah, you can say that right now. Nowadays, since I am working out outside, so it's also happening. We are having a kind of a natural sauna effect over here. I mean, I'm working out in sauna, not in gym.
Wow, that's crazy. So I'm from West Africa, and I know that during the we had 2 seasons, rainy and dry season. That's it, rainy season, dry season. I came to the States, and that's where I discovered fall and winter. I'm like, what is this? But so in Liberia during the rainy season, there's the thing is like, if it's not raining, just wait 5 minutes and it'll just rain. It'll rain and then stop. And then rain, and then all day is rain and then stop. Right? So have you ever been rained out while you're working out?
Yeah, many times. That is why I was having the top, and suddenly the storm came and it went away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't get hit by lightning because you're working out. Don't do that.
I will take care of that, man.
Let's talking about your gym. I told you that we actually look with admiration at people, who overcome great obstacles to, to be able to work out. When I asked you about sending in your video tour for your home gym, you kind of hesitant.
Yep.
Because you didn't know how people would react. Were you surprised by how positive the reaction was that you got when people saw your gym?
That was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, I was really double-minded at how good people will react after seeing my almost empty home gym and few handfuls of dumbbells and one barbell. That is not even a gym, but the way people responded was super encouraging. And I was so confident after that. I mean, all thanks goes to you for showcasing my home tour to the entire world.
Man, I didn't help you lift it or put anything together, so you get all of the credit. I didn't hang up anything or anything like that. In fact, you've got more videos because since you did the home gym tour, you had a local craftsman making a low pulley. Because you already had the high pulley, and you have someone making a low pulley attachment. Is that done? Did you get that done?
Yeah. That is done. That has been installed, drilled in my wall.
Nice.
And I did my back workout today as well with the help of that. I will send you the video of that as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So if you guys want to see it, I'm not going to send you that video. If you guys want to see that, you need to follow Manpreet on Instagram, and we'll give you his Instagram later on. But you need to follow him on Instagram so you can see all this cool stuff that he's added since he did the home gym tour. Let's talk about just the process of adding stuff, though. You have watched other home gym, some of the other tours that are on my channel. And you've seen how some other people have done setups. Like, I know that you had a positive reaction when you saw Azakume from Nigeria's home gym tour that's on our channel. And you, so have you been inspired? Did that give you any ideas? Like you say, okay, I'm going to start adding this to my home gym and this to my home gym?
Yes, 100%. I mean, whatever they are doing, that is incredible. And they are giving so much inspiration to me and more persons like me. So yeah, that is very inspirational.
And he's got a lot of, as the Kume, I mean, has a lot of weights that are made out of concrete. Is
Yep.
it easier? So in your situation, would it be fairly easy for you to find concrete and just make some concrete weights like he did?
Well, that is easy, but I have another idea for future idea. I mean, I'm gonna create a full-fledged multifunctional rack for exercise rack for my, you can say it will have a Smith machine, a pulley system, and I'm gonna make it with the iron water pipes.
Okay.
It will be a surprise.
Nice, nice. And that'll be on the roof as well.
Correct.
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm going to assume, based upon what you just said, that now that you've had the experience of training at home, you're hooked and you're a home gym owner for life. Or are you planning on, when the gyms, public gyms open back up, are you just going to abandon this home gym thing and go back to the public gym?
Never ever. I mean, this is an entire different kind of experience for me. It's a life-changing experience for me. So I'm not gonna leave my home gym. What I'm gonna do is I'm certainly gonna work out at home and as well as the public gyms. Whenever my heavy days are there or my powerlifting practice sessions are there, I will go to commercial gyms. And for my fitness, general fitness and cardio days, that I will do at my home gym.
Okay, that's a good mix, and I do know a lot of people who do that as well. Like they'll go to a gym because the gym has a specific piece of equipment that they want. You know,
Correct.
if you have something and you're only going to use it once a week, why would you buy it to put in your home if you're not going to use it that often? If a public gym has it and it's not very expensive. So yeah, I have like, actually, I'm thinking of like specific examples. There was some gadget my wife fell in love with when I was in the Marine Corps. My wife came to the gym on base and they had this gadget that it was like on a track. So you could do lunges on this thing. And she's like, oh, I love how it feels. This is great. I said, okay. She said, yeah, we should have. I said, we are not putting that thing in the house. There's no way, because that's the only thing you do on it. And everything that we put in here, you have to be able to do multiple things with, because we don't have a lot of space. So I could see, if it was something like that, you're like, oh, I want to go there, so I could just use that specific machine. So like I said, I do know a lot of people who do that, go back and forth. Well, man, I really, really appreciate you. We've had the time difference and everything else. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to talk to me. Because really, like I said, you're coming from a part of the world that we don't get to hear from as much as we should. And one of the missions of our brand is to unite home gym owners around the world. I want you to be able to talk to somebody in Nigeria, in California, and in Australia, in London. I want all of you all to be able to learn from each other. And if it happens because you're all connected through me, then I succeeded in my mission. So I really appreciate you helping me to make that dream come true for me. Thank you. Now,
I appreciate your efforts, man. I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you. Thank you. So before we go, like I said, I want people to be connected to you. So please tell everybody how they can find you on social media, because they have to see this video of your pulley system too. So how can they follow you on social media, or if they have questions about training or about your diet or anything like that? I know you have a coach who you work with. So give me all the information. How can people follow you?
I have a profile on Instagram by the name of Manpreet Ahuja. Manpreet Ahuja. And that is the only profile where I'm uploading all the fitness stuff. And on Facebook, they can find me by the name of Manpreet Ahuja only.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Manpreet. You definitely want to give him a follow so you can see all of his daily training. As always, please make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss any of our videos, and please consider sharing this video with a friend who might enjoy it, because that is how we grow. Remember that whether you work out in a garage, a basement, a shed, or on a rooftop like Manpreet, your home gym is the best gym in town because it is custom tailored to your needs. Stay home, stay strong, and I'll see you next time.